What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Never Fail here, and welcome back to the wide world of the Nintendo Wii. That's right, we are back on the Wii. This is some good old-fashioned Monster Hunter 3. And anybody that's actually paid attention to my videos and been subscribed to me for a minute, this video actually was on my channel until for all of 2 hours, until I realized that I'd screwed up rendering it, and pretty much made the video play in slow motion the entire time. That was my F up, and I downloaded that, and this was a while back, or deleted that video off my channel. It's been a while, and just now getting back to re-uploading it, and I apologize for it taking this long if you've been looking forward to this video. And Monster Hunter, for those of you out there that are not familiar with Monster Hunter, this was actually a big time game on like the PSP. Probably one game with the most replay value in my opinion, mainly because get smacked down, never fail. Mainly because there's so much shit, it's so in-depth in regards to what all you need to make certain weapons, certain armors, the different type of monsters you have to fight. And I mean, essentially you can find yourself fighting the same monster over and over and over again, just trying to get this one little thing you want to make this badass armor or sword. So it's really high on the replay value in my opinion. And what you see me fighting here is a Barroth, a B-A-R-R-O-T-H, not sure how to pronounce that. And I'm using a great sword. I've always used great swords, playing these games. It's just the one weapon I always like the most due to the amount of damage it does and the overall capabilities of the sword as far as how they work. I'm not a big fan of the hammers or the flutes or the sword and shield. Sword and shield is not bad when you're fighting smaller monsters who are pretty fast, because it can get a little bit annoying trying to chase them down and swing and hit and miss and keep following my pitfall trap, fucker. And there's different attributes and different stats for every sword. What you see here is my sword is not sharp enough to cut through his head, because this is a rock monster apparently, and that's why my shit keeps bouncing off. And as you play, your sword, get destroyed, never fail. As you play, your sword gets weak. It has to be sharpened at times, and you'll see the sword indicator right up there near the health and stamina bar. It's right underneath it. My sharpness on this is green. You can get it'll go down to yellow and then red if I don't sharpen it. So you do have to sharpen it. Flash bomb, bitch. Where's your TacMass Pro when you need it? But and once again, the sword bounces off the head. But every monster has a spot where you can get them. Usually it is up underneath them, like what I'm doing right now. And as you see, weapon power just decreased, so it's going to bounce off of that as well. And the higher up you go, the better your chances of getting a sharper sword, a better sword are. So you just have to keep that in mind and continue to play the game. It's actually a really fun game for me. It's even better once you hook up with a friend or something, which I do have a buddy that here recently bought this game. We finally found another copy at GameStop. Now I just got to figure out how to damn connect to one another on the Wii. I'm not sure how to do it because I haven't really tried. Then me and him can get back on it, because we used to actually meet up and play the PSP together and play Monster Hunter Freedom. Ooh, I got the poo on me. I got the poo on me. Oh, thank you for getting the poo off of me. But we actually used to play Monster Hunter Freedom and all that stuff on the PSP. So he's basically my my sidekick, my compadre when it comes to trying to beat some of these harder monsters, because it's nice to have somebody else that can distract them, which you kind of do get that effect in this game. Solo as well, because you have a cat you can take into battle with you that'll do different things for you, and sometimes he'll distract the monsters when you really need it the most. And you'll see a point in this video where I definitely needed him to distract the monster, because the monster was whooping my ass and on me. Bam, bitch! Flash bang, or flash bomb spam. Flash bomb spam. Anybody that's a fan of this game, man, if y'all if y'all have videos of some of the harder challenges, please leave a message and or leave a comment or whatever on the video, and I will gladly check those out, because as I continue forth, I'm sure there's going to be some newer monsters that it's going to take me a while to figure out some good techniques, some good strategies to use. You see that ball of poo laying next to me? I know it's probably mud, but I'm going to call it poo, because it looks like poo. Yep. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment with a link to your channel or something if you have videos of this game on there. because I always like to watch different stuff besides just Call of Duty all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, the majority of the videos I watch are Call of Duty videos, but other games that I'm really interested in, I enjoy watching. It's just hard for me to find really good really good videos of this game. I guess it's not really that big of a game, since it is a Wii product. But the Wii's not horrible. I mean, obviously it's an inferior system to PlayStation, Xbox, and all that good stuff, but they got some, certain exclusives that are actually pretty fun. I would have liked to seen this game on PlayStation or Xbox, mainly to see what the graphics would have been like. Oh, the flash bomb missed. He had his Tatmask Pro on that time. Get your head busted up, son. But like I said, there's a whole lot of stuff you can do here. Like, my entire armor suit and my sword were all made. I don't know what the hell this motherfucker doing. I don't know if like his belly itched or his back itched and another wasted flash bomb, or no, I was repaintballing him, because paintballs do wear off, and what the paintball's effect is it allows you, look at that, just walk right into his tail like a dumbass. But the paintball allows him to show up on your little mini map up in that top right corner as a pink dot, so it's easier to track and locate your, the monster. Because throughout battles they will flee zones, and once you get them weak, they'll hobble their ass to a different zone to try to sleep and rest, which is always fun because when they do that. So like right here, he's leaving the zone. And what the paintball does is it allows me to see where he comes up to next, so there's not a whole lot of running around searching and all that good crap. It makes it a lot easier to find them, and it saves you a lot of time. Right here, you're going to see me do some combinations to try to make some more traps and shit. Bam. Another shock trap. Shock traps don't seem to work as long in this game as they did Monster Hunter Freedom Unite and Monster Hunter Freedom 2. A little disappointing, but not too bad, not too bad. But, oh, I don't even know if I mentioned this game. This is actually called Monster Hunter Tree, T-R-I-I. I'm guessing it's pronounced tree, so to rhyme with we or what have you, but it's pretty, it's like $17 at GameStop, so if you do think you would enjoy this game while watching this video, then by all means, oh, don't get the poo on me. By all means, feel free to go to GameStop, and if you do go to GameStop, just message me or comment on my channel, or message me on YouTube, or you can hit me up on Twitter at neverfail26, and we'll hook up and play, man. I do enjoy the game. So it's a lot of fun, and I'm always down for having more people help me destroy these animals, especially the tougher ones when you start going to the online hall. Get knocked over, bitch. Getting caught with the right hook. Actually, that would have been more of an overhand right. And what I'm trying to do right here is I'm trying to get a good angle on his tail, because I'd like to cut his tail off, because it gives you an extra carve, and the more carves you get, the better your chances are of getting certain items. And certain items, I believe, you can only carve from their tails. So you had to cut them off. Poor fellas. But I remember, I will say I think they've done a good job incorporating some new monsters into this. And once again, I get destroyed. Because so far, I've mainly fought new monsters. It does look like a... oh, that reminds me. This is just a 3-star mission. I believe this is about as far as I've gotten in the game thus far. But there was a point where I had the opportunity to fight a Rathalos or a Rathian, I can't remember which one it was, and boy, that shit did not go well. I got my ass whooped. Oh boy, did I get my ass whooped. It was embarrassing, really. And right here, I'm trying to get my handle on the game back. You can do an uppercut type swing, and when you do that, it basically keeps you in position while coming back up toward the tail. So it makes it a little easier to cut the old tail off. Oh, you can also block with your sword, with your great sword. The only thing it does is it brings down the sharpness. So there is a reason not to do it. Plus, I believe it takes some of your stamina when you do it. So if you don't have enough stamina, it'll just run right through your shit and fuck you up anyway. So keep that in mind. And then there's a lot of different little intricate items you can pick up, different bugs and stuff like that, which is pretty cool because there's different combinations you can do to make certain things. Like you saw me combine 2 items to make a pitfall trap, or excuse me, a shock trap. Saw me combine a couple of items to make flash bombs. I don't know if you got to see that or not, actually. Can't remember if I did that during video or not. But there's a whole lot of stuff. There's books of combos, and you can try out different combos as I knock his ass out. Come on, hit him again. No, don't hit me, you little bastard. But You can try out different combos and stuff. A lot of the combos are